some things as well. Growing up, you're always going to be met with challenges and obstacles, but I sincerely believe that it's not the challenge and obstacles that define you, it's how you deal with those challenges and obstacles. And my mother always says to me that one of the things that stuck out to her with what I said when I was younger is life is too short to make my own mistakes, and what I want to do is learn from others who's already walked the journey. And indeed, what that has allowed me to do is it's helped me to mature beyond my age. I still know how to have fun, and I hope in life that we will interact with each other, and I will show you that I'm probably one of the most funnest people that you will interact with. But what it's allowed me to do is have a mature perspective to be able to again take advantage of the opportunities that present themselves. And those are simple things such as when I was growing up as a teenager, you see people with all of this wonderful stuff. It's like the fancy cars, the chains, the stuff that you're often drawn towards. But the advice that I was getting was, don't buy it, don't get drawn in. And whilst going through that time, I was saying, oh, you're sapping all the fun out of my life to all of the people that were influential in my upbringing. I can confidently say that I'm grateful for my ability to listen, and I'm grateful for the advice that they had given me, because lo and behold, I found myself in a position in years to come where the times when they were saying to save my money in this area, to focus my academics or my efforts in this area, they have opened an immense amount of doors that I know that just wouldn't be there had I thought I had known better than those who had already gone along that journey. But the obstacles that I found getting to where I am has always been self-inflicted. They've been the mindset of, am I the right person for the job? Am I and am I able to achieve what the benchmark is or excel from it? Self-doubt. And how I overcome that obstacle was to make sure that I network with positive thinking people who are able to see the good stuff that you're doing and good stuff that I'm doing, and to help me to understand the contribution that I'm doing in any of these scenarios or environments that I'm part of. They've basically extrapolated the Marlon that you just don't see. They've to extrapolate the good work that I've been doing and play it back to me and saying, look at what you've done with the opportunities that presented themselves. Look at how you've overcome. And that positive reinforcement, that positive mindset has helped me to put myself in many situations where I've been able to, again, be here today, to be able to hopefully share my experience and hopefully resonate with individuals like you. So it's just amazing what having a positive mindset and having positive minded people around you and a healthy network of people around you can do. And one of my key points is that it's not just about clicking on whether it be Twitter, LinkedIn, or whatever social media platform you're comfortable with and making a new friend. It's about effectively using that relationship so there's mutual benefit for yourself and whoever that person that you've grown your network with, and not only for you but your wider society as well. So where you're able to direct other people on their journey, you're just helping that circle and helping to move that dial a bit further. Over the past year, what I found is with COVID, that I've been in a very fortunate position, and again that has been off the back of the advice that I've received in my youth and being able to listen to that advice and act on it. And because I was able to act on it, the opportunity to again buy a property presented itself. And again, in the teenage years where I wanted to go and buy the fancy cars, I wanted to go on all these fancy holidays and all of this good stuff, what I'd found is that because I was listening to the advice that people said to me to save the money that I was earning, and it wasn't a great deal because again, as a beat apprentice in early 2000s, it wasn't a great deal. Over time, it's increased with inflation, but even the small amount of finances that I was getting on a monthly basis, I was in excess saving at least 60 to 80% of that. And lo and behold, in 2012, around the Olympics time, my wife and I was able to purchase the property where we are now, and it has the luxury of having a garden. We're next to the forest, and we've got ample space to be able to just stretch ourselves and to be able to appreciate our children, even with the homeschooling. So again, I've been one of the fortunate individuals, and I'm not foolish to overlook or be blind to my privilege to be able to have been at home with my children who are 5, 3 and 1, and to be able to appreciate the year of seeing their growth, to be able to contribute to their homeschooling activities, to be able to inject those family values that I know I wouldn't have got outside of COVID, because my general work pattern would have been waking up before they were out the house before they had woken up, and back home if I was lucky to put them to bed. So this year for me, looking at what my values are, being my faith, my family, my friends, has allowed me to spend time in my faith growing, and spend time with my family just appreciating the blessings of which they are, and to encourage other individuals during this time. It's, networking is, again, it is key. Hard work, you have to do it. It's like, I would always encourage everybody to make sure that you do your best, because even if you don't succeed, you have the comfort of knowing that, you had done everything that you could do. But on top of doing everything that you can do, it's important that you have a healthy network around you. So where your talent can get you so far, that network around you, whether it be your teachers, whether it be a mentor, whether it be a role model, coach, or whatever it may be, make sure that you use them to elevate your understanding, to elevate your exposure to opportunities. Because I know that when I was your age, I wasn't 100% certain around what I know. I like technology. I know I like to be a busybody, but I wasn't 100% certain, what it was I wanted to do. But by having been exposed to a healthy network of individuals, what I was able to do was put myself into many situations, many positions, and just continuously exploring what's happening, what's going on, what things do I smile at, what things do I not smile at. And it was the things that I smiled at what helped me to make the decisions that I've made and push forward to get to where I am now. So my encouragement to you is that just take the time, build your network, speak with people, make sure that you surround yourself with positive-minded people, because when the low times come, just that word of inspiration will do immense things to encourage you to just continue on. And I hope that you do start to form a network where you're able to get encouraged, motivated and inspired to start aspiring to great things, because you are an awesome group of individuals. And I know that one day I will be applying to you guys for a job. So I'm hoping that you remember this face. So just to reiterate, things that I want you to take as key takeaways is education is vitally important. Make sure that you do your best in every situation that you find yourself in, and where you may not understand something, don't see it as that you're unable to, a lack of your ability, but see it as the way that the message is being delivered to you is a problem, because you're more than able to receive and understand what's going on. We just need to make sure that we understand what your learning method is, and you're able to control that by speaking to your teachers, speaking to your parents, branching out to mentors or communities that are in place to help students such as yourself to make sure that you achieve the best result that you're able to get. Education is vitally important. Second, my other point is make sure that you do and focus your time on things that you are interested in, because there will come times where the hard times will come, and if you are passionate about the subject of what you're choosing, that is a good foundation to help you through those times, through those tough times. So make sure that you have a healthy interest in the area of your studies, of your expertise, and yeah, just make sure that whatever you put your time to, that you aspire to achieving the best that you can do. And the reason I say that is if you're doing your GCSEs, or I'm not sure what they may be now, I think they're numbers. The higher your attainment, the better your opportunities will come. I can't put it in any more clearer way than that. Same thing with your further education and your higher education. The opportunities do present themselves. More opportunities will present themselves the higher your achievement. So education is important. Once you have it, they can't take it away from you, and you'll find that you'll be able to even look into other areas which may not even be in line with what you studied for. It's important. Your network. I can't bang home enough about working smart and being smart. Build your network, get that exposure to individuals, not just within your community circle of people that look like you or sound like you. Broaden your network out as broad as possible, just to understand how to interact with different communities, seeing where the opportunities are with different communities. And what that will also help you do is it will help you, one, with your academics and how to fit in with society and give you social collateral, but will also give you another opportunity to even consider things like entrepreneurship, where you can look for opportunities to plug a gap in the market. So broaden your network, explore. You're young, time is on your side. Explore. Don't worry about what's going on around you. Do what works for you. Own who you are, and make sure that you put the best you forward at all the times, and just be comfortable with yourself, because again, I can't reiterate more that you are awesome, and I know that you're going to go forward and do awesome things, and I'll leave that with you.